Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you very much for taking me on your show. You see, if you look at Pakistan-India relations, we have been moving from a deadlock to a deadlock. Every time we start an engagement process, that hits a stalemate after a while, and then we consume all our energies to breaking that impasse. In my view, post 5th August 2019, things have qualitatively changed in the sense India has added more complications to the Kashmir equation. And the stalemate since then, we have all been trying, we are hearing different options. But in my view, our foreign minister's visit to Goa to attend the Council of Foreign Ministers meeting there, I'm not expecting any breakthrough. As a matter of fact, I was the one person who in Pakistan vociferously opposed this visit. I thought that it would have been suffice for Pakistan to attend this meeting virtual, as we did in the case of defense ministers meeting. But now that Pakistan has decided to go, I do not expect any breakthrough, nor should there be any breakthrough in my view, unless India agrees to do some fundamental, agrees to take some fundamental steps. Without that, I think such breakthroughs are meaningless. So-called, breaking the ice is all useless in my view, because we have seen time and again in India-Pakistan relations that this does not really work. And doing more of the same and expecting different results, I think we kind of hoodwink ourselves. Look, we took a decision, a principled decision post 5th August 2019. We downgraded our relations, we stopped doing bilateral trade with India. We also took some other measures which were not sustainable even then, but in any case, we downgraded our relations. If you go through the Indian media and official statements, there is desire in New Delhi to see Pakistan-India relations, or actually diplomatic relations, be upgraded in the sense that we send high commissioners to each other's capitals. But the question is that if you do trade, again, get into confidence building measures, I do not know how would that help to resolving our core issue, because this mutual hostility between our two countries, in my considered view, cannot be softened unless, or cannot be removed from the Pakistan-India landscape, diplomatic political landscape, unless the Jammu and Kashmir dispute is resolved. It is as simple as that. We have been trying many approaches in the past. Nothing really has worked so far. So my own view is that resuming trade. By the way, we are still doing trade with India via Dubai, and there is a statement by the Indian Minister of State in Lok Sabha that India is exporting worth $1 billion worth of goods to Pakistan. But that is being done via Dubai or other third countries. So the question remains that what our priorities are, what our bottom lines are. Once we are clear and we approach the entire relationship with clarity, with the sense of purposeness, I think we can then take decisions. But as of today, I do not see as to how, first, without upgrading your relations at the High Commissioner's level, how can you resume the trade between the two countries? All these things are interlinked. And our present position is directly linked to what happened on 5th August 2019. We do have diplomatic ties, but we will be fooling ourselves if we think that putting the Jammu and Kashmir dispute on the back burner, we can develop or establish a viable relationship with India, we are then living in fool's paradise, in my view. Uh, the Jammu and Kashmir settlement, its fair and just settlement, is a kind of sine qua non for having lasting peace in the region. In my view, this is the time to discuss Kashmir upfront rather than putting it on the back burner. Uh, Now the onus is on India, frankly speaking. How does India would take this relationship, which is in a kind of blind alley or in a cul-de-sac, how to take it out of that? That is now India's responsibility. The primary onus is on India, not on Pakistan. So if India is willing to take a few steps, which if you ask me, I can count for you, uh, articulate as to what steps are required on the part of India to take in order to create a conducive environment, atmosphere between the two countries to engage with each other meaningfully. Otherwise, I don't think that it is desirable, nor in my view is it possible to engage with India without discussing Kashmir. Oh, it does. It does have its bearing on the region and also on the Pakistan-India relationship. What is happening between the U.S. and China, we all know, and then how India is trying to evolve strategic partnership with the U.S. That is a well-known fact. They both are Quad members, and then how Pakistan. China relations, we all know the importance of that relationship. So I think they do impact impact the regional dynamics. And what is happening between China and India is also, in a way, is a reflection of a global competition or is the global confrontation between China and the US. So this region cannot be isolated from the rest of the world because China is here, India is here, even Russia, it is part of, in a way, part of the broader region. So you cannot look at the politics of this region by isolating it or from what is happening in the rest of the world, especially what is happening between Russia and US and between Russia and US and China. And then how India is trying to position itself in this evolving global dynamics. So the game has become very complex, and Pakistan needs to be wary of all these dependent and independent variables which directly and indirectly impact us in different ways. So Pakistan needs to take every step with utmost circumspection, lest we take a misstep and then regret later on.